Sorry. I had to go and like check to see what the fuck that was real quick.
134.
With a bread bowl soup? Bread bowl soup sounds so good. Oh my god.
Am I impounding it for?
Stand by.
Hey, from.
Oh man. I love like bread bowl dips.
Yeah, I got shooted.
Might as well document the frisk.
Yeah, you're all good.
My truck, bro.
Where's your pain the most?
Oh, my shoulder.
Shoulder, okay.
All right. Oh man.
Oh. Wow.
You okay?
You don't see the SUV.
A good artichoke spinach dip in a bread bowl, warmed up too. God damn.
I cannot see it.
Group 6 kicking ass today. Yeah, they like I said before, this is like your average Sunday. I don't really know what to say. There's really nothing to say. This is welcome to Sundays. This is about as regular as it gets, unfortunately, but you know.
I mean, I did, but so did
Oh, both of you guys said hi. Hi.
Yo, Baby J, what's going on? Thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate you. How you doing? Thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Can we get some hearts in chat, please? I don't care if they're not mine. Just any hearts. Would appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my god. Fuck, man. Tomorrow's gonna suck. I'm not looking forward to it. I also ruined my sleep schedule, which is good, but I ruined it in a good way because now I have the opportunity to go to bed.
For a second. Daft.
He needs 2 seconds, he said.
Oh, Daft. Oh, Daft.
Oh, sir. Not sure if you GSR'd you, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it too, okay? All good. You said you were armed? What are you armed with? M1911, both like unlicensed. Did you get that registered?
Guys, they're gonna poke you. 3, 2, 1, poke.
Yep.
With a painkiller.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Did Flob ever get his,
Search here real fast. Just to check. All good. Appreciate it.
My next one.
Hi.
Hello. Got shot too? You did. Oh my god.
Oh.
Poor guy.
all in, baby? Less than 10? Oof. Good luck. Good fucking luck. Ooh. Damn, there's a lot going on this scene. A lot of downtime right now, but it's all good.
All right, everybody's been handcuffed, right?
If I remember so.
Copy.
Okay. If you have a call sign with your person, just stick with them until at least MRPD, and then we'll figure out what's going on from there. Essentially, the gist is that the individual in the blue and the guy that I have in the beanie that's handcuffed were doing a G6 run. Individuals in the
What are
white
the pink
camo
dots?
and the woman in the high vis
The
vest
side that you gambled
pulled up in
for.
a tow truck. Two of them hopped out of the tow truck and put
see the
the
blue or
flatbed
pink?
down and began trying to tow the truck. The guy in the blue pulled a gun, said don't do that, and told him to, like, you know, fuck off, essentially. Everybody that was involved with the tow truck then started walking up towards the guy with the gun that was pointed at them, and then the guy with the gun popped two of them, and then the other two beat him down, and then our guy over here that's with the beanie beat the other two down.
All right, just take my hand.
Oh.
Hey, I just want to let you know real quick. Female that I have, GSR negative, wrist, nothing on her, and I also got her ID as well. I'll still grab her statement. Do you want her transported to MRPD, or do you just want a statement at the hospital?
I'm just gonna go to MRPD until we figure out what the hell happened. But essentially, the only guy that shot is gonna be that guy right there in blue. And then we just need to figure out why they were actually here. Like, were they here to steal a truck or to fucking tow it or what?
I gotcha.
But I mean, it's a G6 truck, so something tells me they're not dumb.
Yeah, I need to figure out who just took my 95.
Don't struggle to get in. Just get in there.
Is anybody going to the hospital?
Don't fight with us.
Okay. 7. 881.
Any of the
It's so
suspects,
difficult.
All right.
I think like 4 of them are.
Yo, what's up, Guardian? How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Am I not?
Oh, hello.
Dude, I walked around the Group 6 truck and I lost my 95. Let's also make sure before we roll out, we're picking up barriers.
Those barriers are mine. I'll take them.
No rush, you're good. Oh, man. How you doing today, Guardian? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing well.
Am I in the truck or what? How am I supposed to get out of the ground?
Oh, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh my goodness.
What did you? How is this my fault?
Why can't you be more like them?
Why can't you be more like them?
Can I get a plate on that gauntlet that's just sitting across the road staring at us?
In here you can.
125 can stand by.
Is he under your ambulance?
134. Is the tow truck ready to be impounded?
Leave it for the time being, because I don't know what we're charging these guys with yet.
10-4.
I'll race up here and do it if I need to.
RO of Gauntlet across the street is a Sean McQuillan. Oh my god, this is taking a hot minute. I'm not here to be impatient, but damn, this is kind of taking a second. Kind of crazy. I don't know, dog.
EMS is ready to roll out when you guys are.
When it's ready to roll.
125.
You should be good EMS.
Alpha 76 to Central Hospital with 347.
Alright, if you have evidence, please go to Mission Row and put it in the report. Otherwise, please go to CMC for transport.
Man. Dude, I have such a bad headache right now. I don't know what it is. If I feel dehydrated, I like my head feels like
We get everybody in a cell,
a balloon. I don't know.
I can handle the processing of everybody. When you're in the cells and that button, like the mute button, does it go both ways or just you can't hear them?
You're talking about the ISO cell?
Wait, what?
Which cell
Quiet the microphone on their side.
Yeah, does it mute from our side too, or just their side?
You can hear what you're saying. It just quiets the microphone on their side.
Okay.
All right. Stress, maybe I have to get stress headaches. Probably. Shitty sleep. I mean, it's a lot. Dispatch 12523 CMC.
Somebody stay with the cars, please.
Alpha 62, same traffic.
111, I'll stay with the cars.
Alright, private room.
Dispatch copies all of you being at the hospital in summer MRPD.
What's up?
Why do you look sad?
I've had a lot going on.
Looking over the cars, I do have one suspect.
It's been a lot, kid. Also, no, you're good. You're good.
Have a good night.
Have a good one, Bell.
Good night, Bell.
Wait.
Good night, Bell.
It's my criminal.
Hi,
Hello.
What's your name, ma'am?
Michaela.
Michaela. How do you spell that?
MICHAELA.
Oh, it's like normal spelling. Okay.
Is that normal spelling for Michaela? I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Michaela Anderson.
It's me.
OMG.
You know me. You want an autograph?
Let me borrow you for a second. Okay. She's a part
I
of
know,
the
me
hidden
too. I
as
was
well.
listening to that too.
These guys are all
I
hidden.
have to go find a doctor.
So she's a part of them as well. I know she's not wearing camo, but I mean, she's marked as it. So
She had the great mask. I took it off to ID her face.
okay. She didn't have like the gray vest or anything, is what I meant.
No.
But she is part of the hidden, so they're all part of the same group when I see.
276 Central Medical 147.
No, we weren't doing
I'm gonna have to like get all their stories individually. So I'm gonna need.
I'll throw Michaela into an interrogation. Whoop.
Yeah, we'll get one person per interrogation room. And then one in the big cell, and then we'll try to separate the others as much as possible.
All right.
I really wish we could like mute like our side from the cells.
Yeah. Yeah. I have been wanting that for a minute, but yeah, that's fine. I'll grab an interrogation room and talk with Michaela. Just throw a recording on and kind of go from there.
Yeah, or I mean, worst case scenario is we just put them all into a cell and then we drag them each one by one into an interrogation room.
I think this is going to be a drawn out process. I think it would be easier to just have them all split up. As many as we can, at least. This way we can get individual statements as early as possible. This way they don't have a chance to collude stories.
We just need their point of view, and then we'll just like mash them together and see what happens after that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to sit here for 3 hours for the same story, so.
No, I don't blame you. That's fine.
All right.
So, stand your ground doesn't apply to property.
It does not.
It applies to person or persons in your vicinity.
Yeah. So if that guy like shot them over towing the tow truck, he's the one that's technically at fault.
Bay was saying that she thought there was a legislation for
defending property.
No, for
G6 trucks.
Yeah, no, I remember something about it that like they have authority to park there, but still,
oh man,
even with
that
that
doesn't mean they can shoot 'em.
authority, that guy still can't shoot them. What he should have done is called 911 and said somebody is illegally towing my vehicle.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm trying
But
to.
we need.
Sorry, go ahead.
I guess we need to. I mean, yeah, we'll get their statements and everything, and see if like they made any means to try to de-escalate the situation. But I'm be honest, it's kind of hard to de-escalate getting shot at.
You better not be daft.
We'll see what they say.
The question
We'll have to-
becomes.
I mean, they might be catching charges too. Like if we can find that legislation and prove that they were trying to legally impound that vehicle, but I don't even know what the charge for that would be.
If so, I would say maybe joyride. Maybe if there's not like an official charge, you might be able to articulate joyride.
I just need somebody to look through all the legislation, see if they can find that shit.
however-
the fucking parking thing.
Yeah, the airway's clear. There's no
I
blood in there. or
feel
anything. You
like
got it,
that apply. It wasn't actual legislation. I feel like it was something that the captain said to us, like we don't give these cars unauthorized.
Yeah, mozzarella sticks are good, but cheese curds are kind of meh.
Hi, Flop.
Hello.
I've been mistaken for you thrice so far today.
God damn it. Hello.
Flop, why are you bald?
Let me see. Did you eat
What?
Cause he's copying a good thing.
I'm bald.
Flop,
Why
I remember
though?
you had luscious locks, bro.
I'm beautiful.
Use your E muscle to kind of get up a little.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
I'm more beautiful this way. Moses
Whatever
literally
makes you
has
happy.
a
Oh my
has a
God, I'm
head
getting
polish
blinded.
on
Oh my
purpose. They say
Have
it's
you
for
guys
cars,
noticed-
but I
yeah,
put it
there
on
you
my
go.
head.
Sometimes people just get
Taylor,
into, like,
turtle wax.
the beds and the
Sir, do you mind
blankets
getting
are
out of
so
here?
cozy,
Go
they get a
away.
little
You
deep
need to
in
get
there.
out.
Go away.
No
Thank you.
way.
Me? Oh.
I got this.
You guys noticed that Flop catches you while you're on foot?
Captain's telling us to not charge them with unauthorized
2-10-6.
parking. I don't think it. I don't know that it was an actual like legislation.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then we can't
But
arrest
I'm
people for trying to
trying
tow
to-
a truck. Unless you can find it.
I do think both sides may look at charges depending on how we want to break this down.
Senior,
Sorry, what's
What
up?
Senior Ground
even-
isn't going to complain. We'll talk about it more when we get to PD.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was your question?
Like what? I'm trying to think of like what that announcement would be called. Like the P. The PD announcements
Yeah,
they used to do
anytime.
regularly.
Hey, Doc. Thank you.
Also,
Radic, what was your
in the
question?
emergency room.
I was just trying to. I got the very light gist, but I was trying to figure out. So these people, do we think that these people in the white camo that were from the tow truck crew were trying to take that G6 truck for like nefarious purposes, or just to enforce parking regulation? And it went south.
We're 50-50 right now. We're
Okay,
trying.
okay.
We're gonna have to get them all into like. We're gonna try to split them up as much as possible, and then we're going to ask them for their point of views.
Gotcha.
Go from there.
So one seven.
Sounds good, man.
Oh, we
Just wanna know.
can't.
Yep.
I can't.
This is coffee showing you in route.
All right.
Get you guys going.
Elliot?
Thank you.
I got my kill.
Hi.
He just ran in here for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, it was him. Okay.
All right, we're bringing all the
We're gonna
suspects
we're
out
gonna
to
head
the
to
cars right now.
Listen, I don't care what anyone
Your
says.
glasses,
I'm
bro.
staying with my 95.
Did somebody grab
Say again?
Ethan?
I like your
He's
glasses.
scoffing at me.
Thank you. It's very kind.
I was going back for my 95, but Decker has my 95 at the moment.
141. Whoever is leaving toward Lake Down 1, Bob Trump's
going,
GPS was nearby. And it wouldn't surprise me if he shot that guy.
Okay, but again, does anybody have Ethan Dark?
Unsure. Dispatch, can we get a freak for cleanup, please?
Sorry.
A5, stand by.
Shit.
Channel 2 for the cleanup, channel 2.
Hello.
Hi.
Radio check.
Need a check?
And 2.
Yeah, you're good. Can you take the...
All right, are we all loaded up?
Did you find your 95?
Yeah, Daft has
Okay.
him.
All right.
Are we all loaded up?
125 mounted.
Hey, get on channel 2 if you're not.
Hey, Tag. I'm going to jail, dog. Hey, buddy. I'm going to jail.
Are we all on channel? Are we good? Are we good to go?
Yeah, 125's on. Yep.
Shot a couple guys. It should be fun.
On fire, you good?
10-4.
Hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate it, Maya. I'm doing all right. Having a day. We're about to go into interrogation mode, so that'll be fun. I know.
You can't take out motorcycles if you park there.
Dang it, I don't know where to park. There's no spots.
Just park next to the wall. Like if you leave like
I'll do this. I have an idea.
Pressing charges up in the
Hello. Oh, there's a spot there. Shoot. Okay. You take that.
Want me to return this?
I'll back it up.
Yeah, you can return excess to the motor pool. And then handle this guy. I have no clue who he is or what he did.
Goes me.
Flop, I have your 95 in front of the motor pool doors.
That's right.
Thank you.
Get out, criminal scum.
He is mine.
Sorry. I got excited.
I mean, if you
Alrighty. Michaela, we're gonna go to an interrogation room. You're not currently under arrest. You're currently detained, just under investigation for obviously what happened.
All right.
I want to just be clear. You are currently not looking at charges. I'll kind of break that down on recording for you and just kind of explain what's going on.
And wherever we kind of can.
Why's Flop all sad?
Just make sure that they're all separated.
All sad?
You do look very sad, Flop.
No, I've never been happier. Come on now.
Like you said, both of the interrogation rooms filled up. I already have the big cell filled up. One cell, like from the solitary looking cells, and then put the last one in the lineup room.
Alrighty, Michaela. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick once over. Make sure you got nothing else on you.
188. My 95 is going to be in the mugshot room.
All right. So I'll give you an option. Either I can search you, seize your possessions. This way you can sit down, or I can leave you in cuffs until we kind of get a little bit more definitive.
Cell or a spot, just come meet me out in the hallway.
I can stay in here. It's fine.
Okay. All right. All good.
I've been in the truck
Again,
all day.
both interrogation rooms, and then the big cell's already filled. Put one person in the mugshot room, which I think Radek just said he did, and then put one per of like the double cells.
Alright, 111, I'm just getting some food. Just let me know if your 95 is hungry.
I'm hungry.
Are we seizing possessions while they're in our custody?
Yeah, we are.
Copy. All right, I was given different instructions. Sorry. I'm going to seize your possessions. You'll get them back.
Okay.
And then I'll cuff you to the table so you can at least take a seat.
Thank you.
Yep, not a problem. There you go. .125 is going to begin interrogation in room 1. Alrighty, Michaela. Let me get this recorder on, and we'll have a conversation. I'll kind of break down everything for you, okay?
Oh, this one's taken.
Hello. I'm just here to give out food. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Thank you, Bay. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Alright, here's some water. And then here's some chips. Right. Flop, do you need any yourself?
I am okay right now. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to take a seat real quick.
If you're helping on this channel, just come out to the hallway real quick so we can all be on the same page.
Shit. All right, never mind. I got to step out in the hallway real quick. This recording is not started yet. I'll be right back with you, okay?
In the cell. Come to the door. Face away.
put on my stripe on my shirt again?
Oh man. Chad, I can't stop yawning, man. Fuck.
Hey, Daft. Are you guys good?
I'm good. I'm just giving food to everyone.
I just need Daft and Spahalski out here.
You good, Chris? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay. I don't know. I got my appointment tomorrow and I've just had a lot on my mind, but I never take 2 days off in a row, and I know that it's just a fucking kneecap and a half. Ruined my sleep a little bit. I've been better, but I'm okay. God, I wish RP was a distraction. It's not.
Sorry.
Doing this so long.
Where is he going?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just making sure Dan came to pick up that guy's truck.
Wait, where's he going now?
Daft, you good?
Radio?
Yes, on my way. One moment.
Spahalski, you good?
Yeah, I'm just checking up on Daft.
We're debriefing in the hallway.
Sorry. I gave out all the chips, so I don't have any for you.
Okay.
Come and get them.
Okay,
after.
gonna make this super quick, super easy. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be. I have no problem processing however many people because it's gonna be a confusing as fuck situation. Essentially, we need to get a statement from about what happened from everybody else. Not really any questions to ask, just reading the rights and be like, hey, tell me your side of things. You know, you can ask clarifying questions, but we don't need to like go into like interrogation mode. And then when we get their side of things, we'll pull them together, or we'll come back out here, and then we'll determine from their stories if they're accurate or if they're different or what, and then we'll go from there. Any questions?
Nope.
No, sir.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, if you
one question,
yeah.
I have the gentleman in blue's weapons still. You want me to run them?
Yeah, run it and then put it in the evidence locker for the report.
Okay.
And then if it's hot, just let me know.
Okay. And you want to take the statement from our guy in the meantime?
Yeah, if you guys don't want to be here, you don't have to be. I can take all the statements I need, or if you guys don't want to do it.
No, that's fine. I'm happy to help. Daft, give me his weapon, because I think that is registered to him. If it is, and he's cleared from, if it was, I'll let you rule if it's self-defense or not.
What the fuck?
Or do you not want him to have...
The local area is experiencing high winds and heavy rain. Take caution while traveling. Conditions will be hazardous. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Ooh! Hey, move.
Gotta look outside. Gotta look outside.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
It's raining.
Oh my god. Oh my
It's
god.
raining.
It's raining.
Oh,
shit.
holy fuck! It is windy as shit. Holy crap!
Inside, please.
What the hell?
Hey,
Oh, the
everybody
wind is-
inside. Everybody
Yeah,
inside. Go
everyone's
inside.
Rain
Go
is
inside.
super cool, but they're waiting for us.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna. Yeah, I can take the gun
Daft,
upstairs.
just hand me his weapons. I
Good
wanna-
God, that
if
was
it's
loud. Holy
his,
shit.
I want him back if he's not
yeah, I
getting
can't really
charged.
say that. I might be inside right now. This is great. This is good.
I was like, what the hell is that vibrating? Is somebody like playing a sound on their phone or something?
Yeah,
and I was like, what the
that's
hell?
what
I was looking for my other phone. I was like, what the fuck is that?
All right, let's go get our statements. We'll do this shit as normal, and then we'll come back out and we'll meet back up after.
Gotcha.
Hi, Michaela.
Hello.
Hello. This food here is for you, by the way.
I grabbed a snack.
What's up?
Yeah, I already grabbed a snack.
Okay. All good. All right. All right. So just to be clear, the recording is only on as a formality. It does not change anything. Just so that we can kind of document everything. And I am also a very slow note taker. I usually record everything, so
Okay.
please forgive me for that.
Nope, makes sense.
Another formality. I'm just going to go to Miranda as you real quick. At this time, Kaylee, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you by the state at no cost if available. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you today?
Yes.
Okay. Michaela, I'm going to be honest. All I'm really looking for is kind of a rundown as to, I guess, from your POV as to what happened. Obviously, you didn't shoot. Obviously, you didn't have a weapon. Obviously, you've been compliant. I have no reason to, incriminate you directly, but you were on scene and you were injured. So I wanted to make sure I got your side of the story to the fullest extent.
Of course. I was in the tow truck. I was meditating pretty hard. And then when I found enlightenment and came to, I looked behind me and Ethan, Fat Boy, was being held at gunpoint by the Group 6 driver in blue. Ethan was very non-threatening, calm, even toned, not, using any harsh language, not his body language, was that of a calm, even killed person. The Group 6 driver was very aggressive, yelling, screaming. Appears that they were just arguing whether the truck was legally parked or not. Then a local came and rammed into both of us, so we said, okay, we're just gonna take this local car because it's the one that's like most in the way. They get out to try and like tow the car, and things all of a sudden got very heated. I'm not sure what was going on. And then I got out to like maybe like help de-escalate. I just wanted to see what was going on, really.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with notes, hopefully to maybe throw this recording out. So a local rammed the both of us, and we decided to tow another car. And then what happened?
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, I'm not sure what happened, but the tensions rose and things, it seemed to get really heated. At this point, I think the other Group 6 driver had pulled his weapon out. None of us had at this point either. It was them versus none of us had weapons out. I get out to maybe try and de-escalate the situation, just figure out what was going on. And then I heard a gunshot. Ethan's on the ground, bleeding. So we proceed to try to defend ourselves and our friend. And then, yeah, that's it. I took a couple gunshots to the chest, and here I am.
Okay. Do you know if Ethan had a weapon out at any point? Did he try pulling?
Actually, he did at one point have his wrench out, but I don't know if he even got a swing in or what. I can't, it all happened so fast. Like, this is within like a few seconds, like a minute of all of this like happening.
Did you make any attempts to personally try and obviously defend Ethan?
Yes.
Okay, did you happen to hit the person?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Because I took a wrench to the, what's that? I can't remember if I got a wrench or a gunshot. I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna read this back to you, and you just kind of give me your taste as to yay or nay. So I was in the tow truck meditating pretty hard. When I came to, I looked behind me and Ethan was being held by the Group 6 worker in blue. Ethan was being non-threatening, calm-toned. The Group 6 driver was aggressive, appeared they were arguing about if the truck was legally parked. A local rammed the both of us and we decided to tow another car. Then all of a sudden, the tensions rose and got heated. I think the other Group 6 driver pulled out a weapon. At this point, none of us had weapons out. I tried to get out to de-escalate and then heard a gunshot. Ethan was laying on the ground bleeding. We then tried to defend our friend, took a few gunshots to the chest, and here I am. At one point, Ethan did have his wrench out, but I don't know if he even got a swing in. It happened so fast, was only a few seconds. I did try to defend Ethan after he was shot. I failed to get a punch in. Not sure what hit me first, a bullet or a wrench.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let me go talk to my other officers. I'm sure we're all grabbing statements right now, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
The status on everybody else's questionings right now?
Just wrapped up. Let's shut this recording off. I'm waiting for Decker to be like, Flop, why are you so sad?
Reminds me of Mickey Mouse's House of Mouse,
Did it get
villain
worse?
edition.
People are saying tornado.
Yeah, people are screaming about tornadoes. I don't really believe them. Okay.
Shit, the sky looks weird as fuck. Hey. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm so nosy. I want to go see it, but
I'm sitting here being a bad influence. Sorry.
Oh my god.
no. All right, fine. Well, if we're all gonna
So
do
dark.
it, if we're all gonna fucking ooh.
Like that
Zeus!
does not look good.
Strike me down!
Oh, look at that. That's what I saw. That purple when the lightning went off. I was like, that looks ominous.
Strike me down if I'm not worthy, Zeus.
Is there a deeper basement to this place? I want to go in it.
Oh, this is as deep as it gets. Actually, there is a deeper spot, but it's not open.
It's the pipe down room.
Strike me down, you pussy.
Did you get the phone alert? We all did.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you Michaela's side. She actually had a pretty detailed description.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just gonna read the whole statement because it's actually pretty good. I was in the tow truck meditating pretty hard. When I came to, I looked behind me and Ethan was being held up by a Group 6 driver in blue. Ethan was being non-threatening, calm-toned. The Group 6 driver was aggressive. Appeared they were arguing about if the truck was legally parked. A local rammed the both of us, and we decided to tow another car. Then all of a sudden, the tensions rose and got heated. I think the other Group 6 driver pulled out a weapon. At this point, none of us had weapons out. I tried to get out to de-escalate and then heard a gunshot. Ethan was laying on the ground bleeding. We then tried to defend our friend, took a few gunshots to the chest, and here I am. At one point, Ethan did have a wrench out, but I don't know if he even got a swing in. It happened so fast. It was only a few seconds. I did try to defend Ethan after he was shot. I failed to get a punch in. Not sure what hit me first, the bullet or a wrench. Essentially, what I'm hearing is, I guess, Michaela kind of came to in the middle of a shit show, tried to de-escalate it. Then all of a sudden, there was an aggressor. Michaela doesn't know who the aggressor was in terms of, I guess, the rising tension before the gunshot. But she attempted to essentially de-escalate the situation, and it sounds like our friend in blue pulled the trigger, which then in turn, everybody tried to defend Ethan, who was shot.
Yeah, so what I got was from Alex Stoll, whatever you want to call him. They're going around. He was driving the tow truck. He noticed that the G6 truck was illegally parked. He went up to it, put the bed down of the tow truck, and then went. And as soon as he got out of the truck, the guy in the blue shirt walked out.
We're in the middle of something, though.
The guy in the blue shirt walked out and pulled his gun and said, "Yo," basically told him to fuck off. Essentially, started pointing the guns at him. I don't know anything about Ethan. I don't know which one had their gun. It wasn't Alex and it wasn't the woman, so it was whoever. I'm guessing it was whoever the other two were. Had the gun pointed at him. Things kind of calmed down a little bit after they were like, "Fine, we'll just go fucking tow another car." That's when we started towing that car that we found on scene, the SUV that was on it. At that point, the tension started rising again, so Alex went over to go and try to calm things down. at some point, like when the tin just went down, the gun went down to the guy's side, and then he pointed it again, and Alex went to go like what did he say? Not mediate, but like de-escalate, I guess. And while doing so, the guy in the blue then pulled the gun back up and started yelling at him and pointing it at his face, saying like, "I have a gun pointed at you. I have a gun pointed at you." And the guy was like, "Yeah, I see that. Like, you know, everything's all good here. There's no reason to blah blah blah." And then the guy shot him in the face, and then it went from there.
Ooh.
That sounds about right. My guy.
That lines up with Ethan's. Yeah.
Yeah, he basically said that he warned them several times. And then they started towing a different car, but then another car pulled up with two other guys who got out, and he's just kept repeating that you're not taking this car. Take one more step. Don't take another step towards me. Don't take another step towards me. And then they kept stepping, and once he felt in danger, they getting too close. He took a shot, and it all
Your
popped
guy's
off.
the blue shirt guy. They got the gun.
Correct.
So let me get the. They weren't even towing his truck, and he still said, "Back the fuck up."
I was about to add in.
I think.
Yeah. Ethan stated that none of them except him had a weapon out, and that Ethan was hiding kind of behind a car because, like, the guy, I guess, was sort of moving around, and he felt like he was kind of trying to like line up a shot.
There
and
goes
so
that gun
Ethan was
license.
kinda hanging
Yeah.
back. But everybody else apparently didn't have a weapon out.
That lines up with what Michaela said. I guess the initial question is, what was the causation of the gun coming out to begin with? Was it a weapon, or was it just the tow?
No, it was them trying to tow the
Yeah,
the
they
G6
were
truck.
trying to tow the truck.
So what Ethan stated is that
the money's insured, dog.
I don't know, like, if they were actually trying to tow it or not. What Ethan said is that they saw it was parked like directly up to the door, like where you couldn't really like get in or exit the vault, and so they were kind of trying to prove a point of you need to leave space so that people can enter the vault, and so they were planning on just kind of trying to prove a point to him, but they weren't ever actually going to tow the G6 truck. That's what he said.
My guy said that not only did they, when they found out they couldn't tow it with the cable, they tried to lower the flatbed and get it on and just kind of tuck the flatbed under the truck. Is apparently what he said.
That does line up with Ethan's story. He said that they went so far as to lower the bed to make it look like.
Sounds like this man's about to lose his weapons license if it were my call.
Also, I heard that he said that the first person to pull a melee weapon was his buddy Shiro, to kind of even the odds, because it was like 4-on-2 or something like that. And then they pulled out a melee after that, and then the other two cars showed up. The other car showed up with two other people, came out and started approaching him.
So
and that's when he pulled his gun out.
So what
again.
we're getting out of this is, it's all in agreement that they came up with a tow truck with the intention to tow the G6 truck for being illegally parked and blocking the vault and all that kind of stuff. We're good on that part.
Yes.
The next part is, as soon as you put the bed down to start towing the truck, or to like go into the process of towing the truck, the guy came out and pulled his gun and gave him the equivalent of, you know, "Don't fucking touch my truck," and gave him multiple warnings, at which point the second vehicle rolled up with the other two hidden members. They got out. One of them had a wrench in hand, so the Shiro guy pulled a wrench out. Things got heated. They calmed down a little bit after, you know, the guy who driving the tow truck was like, "Hey, okay, we'll just go tow another vehicle." For some reason, things got heated again, and at which point the guy that was towing the truck came over and tried to de-escalate it. The guy with the blue shirt kept saying, "Don't touch my truck, don't touch my truck." Do we know why he was saying that over and over again?
So there's slight deviations. From what I heard, they were towing the local truck, and he lowered his weapon and was calmed down. And that's when another vehicle pulled up, seemingly out of nowhere, and two guys popped out who were approaching him and talking to him. And then he got threatened from that, and then told them not to take another step or he will shoot, as they were approaching him.
Okay, did they have weapons out?
I didn't get exactly who had the weapon because they were all masked, so he couldn't remember who was who.
Well, no. Did the people who got out of the car, did they have weapons out when they got out?
I'm not positive on that. I can go ask.
We may need
Which
that
one had
clarified
weapons?
because that could be the
Yeah.
difference
Just got
between
out and
standard
walked
ground.
up. That's an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
What Ethan had stated is that he confirmed that, like, you know, they were like, okay, another car had like crashed into their tow trucks. They're like, let's just tow that. And then while they were doing that, the guy in blue
But he didn't want someone to touch his truck, pretty
shit
much.
talk them. And that's when Stoley went up to him.
And Stoley's one of the hidden members, or is that the group 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex Stoll is a hidden member.
Or Stole.
Got it.
So he said during that time another car crashes into their tow truck and they were going to go tow that one. The man continues to shit talk them and to Stoley, and then pointed a gun at him. Stoley walked up to the man and asked him to put the gun down. Ethan stated that Stoley had nothing in his hand. Taylor also had nothing in his hand. And I believe that's when the guy started shooting, according to Ethan's statement.
Okay, so
Never mentioned another car showing up.
okay, so we'll wait for Daft to get back. If they just rolled up with no weapons in hand and they were just kind of there because their friends were like, hey, we just got a gun held to our face, and they just rolled up just to be there, that's not stand your ground.
Yeah.
That we're going to have to revoke the guy's weapons license and charge him for criminal use of a firearm.
I think the deviation here is if a weapon was seen in hand at any point, the justification for stand your ground fits. If they were just there and he had a gun out over a fucking truck.
Well, we need to figure out because, like, Daft said that one of them had a wrench out. Like, the gun got pulled. One of them pulled a wrench out, and then Shiro pulled his wrench out. So we need to figure that out too. Like, when did the first wrench from the hidden side get pulled?
One thing our guy kept reiterating too is, and we all saw this, was on the scene was they had moved on. They did not hook that G6 truck. They had actually started towing another vehicle that was still attached to the winch when all this went down and escalated again. So there's got to be truth to that.
Yeah, that's physical.
So Ethan stated that he was the one that had the wrench out, and he said that he pulled out the wrench after they had started towing the other truck, when the man was like starting to escalate again and pointing guns at other people. He was kind of hanging, he said he was hanging back behind a car, and that's when he pulled out his wrench just in case, kind of thing.
Okay, so the guy didn't pull his wrench until... Wait, I'm sorry, which one didn't pull the wrench just in case? Which one?
Ethan said he didn't pull his wrench until like after they had already started towing the other car, and the guy was like continuing to point his gun at them.
Okay, so nobody in the hidden had a wrench out until Ethan pulled his.
According to Ethan, he was the only one with the weapon out, and that was after they'd started towing the other vehicle.
Radek, can you talk to Stoll real quick and see if he says the same thing? See if he notices a weapon or not. I don't remember what he said.
Michaela specified that give me 1 second. Group 6.
I'm gonna say it's while you're looking for that, it's really creepy that the thunder started and then the first thing we hear are EMS sirens.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
All right, so here's what I'm getting. So he comes out, he has the gun, then they pull out weapons. It de-escalates. All of a sudden, some of them don't have weapons out anymore. But then as he's pacing the truck, trying to check out, he turns around and all of a sudden there's more people, and one of them has a weapon out. And then the man who is approaching him at the end, as he has his gun, escalates, and he has his gun trained on him as he's walking towards him, does have a weapon out as he's walking towards him.
And then he shot that guy.
Correct.
And that guy had to be Ethan.
Alex. No, that guy is Alex, because Alex said he was the. Stoll said he was the first one that got shot.
Okay, so things get dicey then, because apparently Michaela stated specifically that she heard a gunshot and saw Ethan laying on the ground.
He also did mention that like he was focused on the one guy with a weapon who was closest to him, and when he looked up after he shot them, he noticed everyone had weapons out at that point.
And it's possible that like Ethan and Alex both went down like relatively.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like, one after another.
I would assume as it escalates and he pulls his gun back out and points it at someone who's approaching him with a weapon, by that point everybody is getting, if they don't have weapons out already, have weapons out would be my assumption. But that was not in his statement.
Okay. Well, we'll wait for Radek to get back and we'll go from here then.
Cool.
Oh, fuck.
This is a pain in the ass.
Okay, so Decker, excuse me, Oren. Our guy said that the very first weapon produced was the firearm. After this guy saw them by his truck or whatever, you know, not trying to tow it, but messing with it or threatening to mess with it or whatever. And then he doesn't remember. He knows his friend Ethan pulled the next. It was a wrench that he had out, and he was over by the tow truck. And then that's when things were starting to get weird. He was like, "Why do you have that wrench?" I was like, "To protect myself. You have a gun out." The other two people that when they arrived on scene or they stepped out of the tow truck or whatever, you know, the other two people, the additional people, they were not armed at first. They didn't produce weapons until this guy's friend, would you say it was Shiro is the guy's friend? Once he produced a wrench, then the other two people produced their weapons as well.
Okay.
And that's the order that we were just given by him. So
Well now Daph's telling us that Alex had a wrench out and then was approaching the guy in blue with the gun, and that's why the guy in blue shot.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is very much, you know, just they said,
She said,
you know,
she
he
said,
said, yeah. I think at this point we do kind of have to go off of the evidence that we do have, and the evidence that we do have is that, you know, at least one of them, Ethan Dark, stated that he did have his wrench out. The other evidence that we have is that we know for a fact that that man shot multiple people over a tow truck.
Over his property, which doesn't apply
Over
to
his property.
Yeah.
He didn't say that he was shooting them for, you know, fear of his life. It was over his tow truck.
That's what everybody else said. That's not said that he said. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that he was feeling threatened and he was being approached by someone with a weapon.
Did you say his story just changed though on us?
No. So if you look at I have my statement in the thing from the original.
Why did he pull out his weapon in the first place, though?
So that I agree with. When he first pulled out his weapon, he was defending his property.
Which was an immediate escalation.
He immediately
which was the cause of this.
He immediately escalated to pulling a gun. Exactly. Okay. Immediately went into pulling a gun on people for trying to tow his truck. They had another vehicle on the tow truck when we got there. It's not like they did it while they're unconscious, bleeding out on the ground after being shot.
Like, ultimately, everything that he might be saying may be true, you know, that maybe, like, you know, after the initial situation, maybe they started threatening him. But unfortunately, it is now kind of he said, she said. But what we do know for a fact is that he pulled out his gun in the beginning to defend his property, which stand your ground does not apply to. And ultimately, through his actions, he shot multiple people.
Kit is 100%
Okay,
right.
so
Oh
here's what
my
we're gonna
god.
do. Shiro, the guy in the big cell, is going to be released.
that we have no reason to hold on to him. He was acting in self-defense from everybody's positions and stories, from what it sounds like. So we're not going to be charging him. After he is released first, because his friend is we're going to be charging the guy in the blue shirt, who Kit, sounds like you have the better understanding. Do you want to work with Daff on his charges?
On the guy with the blue
With the
shirt?
gun.
I
Yeah,
mean,
with the gun.
How many people did he shoot?
2.
3.
Oh, 2 people went down from him shooting them. I guess 3 people got shot in general.
Yeah, Ethan said that he was shot, but the other guy hit him with a wrench.
Okay, so we have 2 people who were shot down and 1 that was injured from being shot.
Michaela said she doesn't know if she was shot or hit with a wrench. I don't know how that's possible, but
Ethan stated that she was hit with a wrench.
Okay.
And the guy in blue said he shot 3 people.
Okay, so we have 2 that were shot, 2 that were shot down, 2 that were beaten with a wrench because we literally watched 2 people get beat with a wrench.
Dude, I do not have the time for all
Ethan
these phone calls.
stated that he did when the guy was
Good night,
started
Guardian. You
shooting all
take
his
care. Appreciate
friends,
you coming through. Sorry, it's
he
kind of
did
a
try to hit,
kind
he
of a
hit
boring
the
one today,
man
but I
with a
appreciate you
wrench.
guys.
I think that's how he went down. The guy in blue was from
Correct,
Ethan
yeah.
hitting him with the wrench, and then the other guy with the wrench then hit Ethan out. I don't know how. What do you guys? Do you think I think that stand your ground would apply in Ethan's case, but what do you think?
It doesn't sound like
It's all muddied.
it kind of sounds like the guy with the gun instigated the whole thing. Everybody else acted in self-defense because of his actions.
That's how I would take it.
It immediately escalated everything into violence because he had. I mean,
It's again cause and
it sounds
effect.
like there's no conversation beforehand. From what it sounds like before a gun was produced.
Well, there was a conversation, but it involved a gun in their face.
Yeah, I can't really blame them.
The altercation
honestly.
started when the gun was pulled. I think that's fact, and I think everybody kind of has
Yeah.
the same understanding in their statements.
Yeah, and okay, here's the deal. Shiro is going to be released. Like I said, nothing to charge him for besides self-defense. Can't do anything about that. With the hidden, everybody in the white vests or the tow people, they will be let go as well. I mean, like I said, they were trying to de-escalate or act in self-defense. Whether they had a wrench out or not, the guy had a gun out, pointed at them, or at his side the entire time. I would have been threatened and had a weapon out too.
And they tried to have a conversation.
Yeah.
They did. They tried to talk it out.
Exactly, and that seems to be the general consensus for everybody's statements.
Now this is good.
Individual with the gun needs to be charged and explained how the stand your ground law works, and that it does not apply to objects or personal effects. It only applies to people and living individuals. And then he needs to be 3 people were shot. Is that what you said, Daft?
Yeah, he said a total of 3. Yeah, were down before
Okay.
he was wrenched.
Now, it's up to you because he's your suspect. But do you want to do assault with a deadly ×3 or attempted murder to the 2nd degree ×3?
I think this guy may have an imperfect understanding of the law, and I think that's what caused him to do that. I don't think he was malicious, and it's his. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta double check, but I think he has a pretty clean record, so
Okay.
I would probably go with assault.
Okay, it's gonna be assault with a deadly. That is not to be talked down to assault and battery.
10-4.
And then criminal use of a firearm. Actually, no, assault with a deadly counts as that, so don't stack that. Yeah, just charge him for assault with a deadly ×3. I don't think, unless he has other possessions, there's not really any other charges to push on him.
I'm sorry. I feel like I gotta say something.
Mm.
If you're gonna shoot somebody, I don't think that we should give them assault with a deadly. I think it's attempted murder. I mean, if you're gonna shoot somebody that is